Hey everybody, it is Michael, and today we are going to be talking about The Breakfast Club for a little bit because last night was the premiere of The Goldbergs, and it was a Breakfast Club tribute episode, and I watched The Breakfast Club beforehand just because I haven't seen it before, and I've, heard tons about it, and I've seen the gifs of, the dancing in the library. It's like, okay, it's kind of like one of those iconic movies that I need to see just because I need to see it, because I like movies and the amount of iconic movies I haven't seen is quite staggeringly high. So I watched it yesterday and it was decent, I liked it enough, but it feels like it's one of those movies that's like, whoa, it's so iconic, because it's iconic. How did it get so popular at the time of release? I don't know. I looked at the box office stats and it got like $45 million, and I can't imagine it cost that much to make. Like, I would say $1 million would be on the high end of how much it costs to make, because there's not even that many characters. It's just like a few teenagers and 2 adults, and then there's a few parents, but they're just kind of there in the background. That they talk maybe like a line or two, but that movie looks really, really cheap to make. If I really wanted to, my friends and I could probably remake that movie pretty accurately. Anyway, The Goldbergs also started last night, and the episode was decent. As I knew the whole time, it wouldn't have possibly been as good as the season 3 premiere, just because the season 3 premiere is absolutely magical, and I love it. It's easily my favorite episode of the entire series, and if they can somehow top it, please, I want them to try. I know they won't, but I just want them to at least try. And I know that the story is kind of like based on his life as he was growing up, so I know that they can't just kind of like make something happen just because, oh, the fans want it. But he sort of took out one of his brothers and added a sister, so they have some say in what they could put on the show. So please do a season 3 episode 1 plot again. It was not really a plot, just the theme at the end. Make another episode dedicated to that, please, because it was fantastic. Anyway, off to today at school. Kids who went to the college fair the other day had a dress down day to be like, hey, yo, please go to the please go to the college fair, and we'll give you a dress down day, like, as a little reward thing to entice students to go. And so we got a dress down day today. I wore a Hard Rock shirt and my Hard Rock jacket that's over there, but it's like insanely hot right now, so I'm not going to be wearing it right now or else I would die. So today in my Bible class, it was just basically what we've been talking about. We were talking about prayer, reading a little booklet thing that he gave out to us. And then after that I went to Fit for Life today. In my Fit for Life class I was going to write a bunch about The Breakfast Club, just because I like writing stuff and I like thinking about whatever I watch, just because it's interesting. I like finding meanings and stuff and discussing movies with people, which is why I like reviews so much, because it's like I like seeing what people think of it, and why I like forums and just reading what people think about movies, just because I find it so interesting, especially because this movie, I feel like I wasn't actually alive whenever it came out. I want to say 85, but I don't know. But I feel like it's just a very word-of-mouth movie. Like, I feel like it started off decently strong, but just kind of kept going just because of the word of mouth, because apparently in the 80s word of mouth was all you needed. E.T. But I can't remember how we got onto this track, but we all started discussing Disney, and so our teacher was like, and so somebody was like, let's do Disney trivia, and then our teacher was like, sure, why not? And so we just kind of had Disney trivia for the class period. After that we got let out and I went to my pre-cal class, but we had about 10 extra minutes because we got out a little bit early. So I was like, you know what? It's the first day of fall. First day of fall. It is the first day of fall, everyone. First day of fall. It is the first day of fall, buddy. Time for orange everything. And I love orange when it's in the context of fall or like leaves or Halloween. But I absolutely hate orange when it's in the context of like sports, because it's like, ew. Fall, please. Halloween. Where are you? Halloween, come on, get over here now. I don't want all of this, I don't want me being all orange and everyone be like, oh, you're a sports kid, aren't you? No, I'm not. Gotta move my head, so gotta get the little orange in the shot. But then I went to the cafe and got one of the pumpkin spice frappuccinos, the little Starbucks things, because, it's fall. I had to celebrate somehow, and, I think I'm gonna be making cookies sometime this weekend. Can't do it today just because I don't have as much time, just because, hey, homework, videos, just gotta get stuff done, Psychology, pre-cal and modern British literature, what I have for homework tonight. Anyway, speaking of modern British literature, after pre-cal, which was a completely normal class, we went to modern British literature, and today we went through 3 chapters. And after that, we watched another clip of the BBC series. I can't remember if we watched a clip of Prince Caspian or Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. I feel like we watched a clip from both. After that class, I went to chemistry, and today in chemistry we got our tests back. And I didn't do as well as I thought I did. Or I didn't do as well as I felt I did. Because I kind of knew that I wasn't going to do that well. Because whenever I get super excited, I'm like, yes, I did super good on that test. Guess what? Yeah, about that. You didn't actually do super good on that test. So we're going to take that away from you. And so, yeah, there's that. Then, after we talked about our tests, we went over names and stuff, over like various chemicals and like bonded chemicals and binary stuff and basically stuff like that. Then after that I went to lunch today during lunch because it's my friend's birthday. Happy 18th, Josh. I hope this is going to be an amazing year for you. He had some cookies and stuff to give out to the grade because there's only like 30 something kids in our grade, but for some reason they brought 64 cookies. For some reason, I don't know why. I guess they wanted to be like, hey, everyone in the whole high school. Not actually just 64 people in our high school. I felt I should just clarify. But I guess they was like, yeah, let's do this. And it wasn't even him that was like, yeah, let's do this, because he even said, I don't really like making a big deal out of my birthday, but his mom was like, yeah, we're gonna make a big deal out of your birthday because you're 18, and this is gonna be the last time that I get to come to your school and say happy birthday. So, that's what happened. And then after that, I went to Sonic, had some lunch. After Sonic, we went to Pier 1. Parents got a table. And I came home. And now I'm recording this. And I keep on, like, accidentally putting my head over that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like Halloween and fall. And I'm so glad that summer is over. Summer is over. Confirmed. For real. I hate summer. Summer. Why are you so hot, summer? Why do you never make me stop sweating? Why are you just such an uncomfortable season? Why are you so bad? Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow on Friday. It feels like today felt like a Friday. So, tomorrow's gonna be like, oh boy, day 6 of the week. Hooray, hooray, hooray. But whatever. I will see you guys tomorrow. Anyway, goodbye. Thank you all for watching. I feel like something happens tomorrow, the 23rd. 23rd. Nope, I think everything happened today and yesterday. Goldberg's fall, you know. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Thank you all for watching. Have a happy birthday, Joshua. Your 18th year is going to be your best year ever so far. I don't want to, like, make you feel like after 19 and after is just going to suck. Which is why I find it weird when people are like, oh yeah, this will be the best time of your life ever. Because it's like, oh boy, now I have nothing to look forward to for the rest of my life. Also, VGHS got an animated series announced. What? I know it's about to end the video, but oh my goodness, like just yesterday I tweeted about Video Game High School, like, oh yeah, remember when they made that Professor Layton reference in season 2 and I got super excited? Yeah, fun times. And then this morning I saw, hey, an animated series has been announced for what? What? That's insane. But one of the old actors confirmed it, which I find kind of odd because the whole point of the series was them, oh look, they graduated, go on. And they said that they wanted to stay at the high school and not like go on to Video Game University or whatever. So is he going to be in it? Like, are they a cameo? Is he going to play a different character because it's animation and they can do that? I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Thank you all for watching. Happy birthday, Joshua. It's going to be great.